Hey people, Theo here, and I'm back with more Armored Core 6, Pirates of Rubicon. In the last episode, we finally beat V to Snail, if I'm not mistaken. And I went and changed my build into something a bit different, into a medium weight build. Yeah, with the machine gun, yeah. Also the laser lens, because I just love it. With a stun needle launcher and the split missile launcher. Tested it, it's okay against ACs. So yeah. Also, let me real quick check this. Yeah, it's what I want. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. So, without much further ado, let's just get into it. Bring down the Xylem. Let's do it.
The Xylem is beginning its descent. Now, we just need to destroy the ramjet engines. Let's put an end to this, Raven.
Okay.
We're going home. To Rubicon. The world you saved.
Now, it wasn't only me. Okay, let's go.
We'll also need to prepare for re-entry. Be ready to escape once we're finished.
Main system activating combat mode.
Those are the things I need to destroy, right?
Raven, that's one of the ramjet engines. Please, destroy the target.
Oh, it's just alert.
Port chamber is silent.
Will it? Yes, they will.
Starboard chamber is silent.
Is that literally all?
The Xylem is falling from orbit.
Those four small. Okay.
The coral's safe. Rubicon's safe.
What the hell was that? Oh.
Is that you?
Shit.
I have to dispose of you.
Is he made of coral?
Walter, got that AC. Picking up a coral response. Watch out!
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Ow.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
One repair kit remaining.
God damn it.
Voice. 621. Greatest obstacle.
What the hell happened to Walter? I can't see shit because of the red background drop. I'm really bad at spotting the attacks.
The corporation's orders. Now, my friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
That voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Raven, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
I'm trying.
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every...
Well, he's down.
6-2. The mission. My friend's wishes. Look at you, 621. You found a friend.
What happened to Walter?
Walter! We have to go, Raven. Raven,
Yes?
one day, humanity and Coral will thrive together.
I
You
hope
kept
so.
our potential safe. I know Walter feared a collapse. But I promise you, there's another way. Raven. We'll find it together.
Is that the end? No, wait, this is the end of the game. Oh my god, really? Initial game director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, there he is. Oh my god, I didn't know this was already the end of the game. I thought like this mission and one more, so I found out. Well, I probably should have guessed that this was the end of the game. Well, whatever. Also, the ending, the choice of either letting the gold grow or burning it down, own it for it to, because the thing was like, it's going to grow again and it's going to need to be burned again. Reminded me a bit of the Dark Souls endings, like you either continue the fire when it eventually will fade and will need to be rekindled, or you let the fire fade. In this case, actually let the fire build, I guess. Interesting. Well, I'll leave you for now. I'll let these ending credits finish, and I'll meet you at the end.
Raven. You took on my hopes, my selfish dream. Now, I want to see the future that you choose. Whatever waits ahead, I'll support you.
Thanks, I guess. Hey, Liberator Rubicon. Reached ending, Liberator Rubicon. Money. And it just puts me here. Okay. Question. Oh, don't tell me I get his. Oh, I do. Guns?
Registration number RB23.
Oh.
Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is Allmind, the mercenary support system. Raven, you've returned. Welcome back. Allmind anticipates great things from you.
Looks like you passed the authentication. That was quite the welcome home. Well, whatever. Raven, that's who you are now. You're on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
So it immediately started. A New Game Plus. Okay, real quick. Okay, head part from the HAL 826 piloted AC, developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute, the last of the IB series and the only piloted IBIS craft. It was built to be the final safety valve to prevent a coral collapse. System recovery is great. AP is great too. Adjustability is not that amazing. Let's put it on. This core part for the HAL 826 piloted AC. Yeah. Adjustability is not great, but generator output adjustment is pretty good. Ooh, I like the look of it. I like the look of it. Yeah. Oh. Arm parts for the HAL 826 piloted AC. I like these arms. I like them. Bipedal legs for the HAL 826 piloted AC. Actually pretty good. Yeah. The only question is, no weapons? Unfortunate. But it looks cool as hell. That's for sure. Let's take it out on a real quick test run. Still blue, okay. It looks pretty cool. That's for sure. Okay. Back to the main menu, I guess. Now, a quick review of Armored Core 6. Well, first of all, starting off with, I never played the previous games. Now that I play this, I might play the old ones, though I don't know when. Well, you know what, I actually stuff before the review. By the time this video comes out, I will most likely be already recording, or have already recorded, the new episode for the new series. So that is happening. So, what does it look like now? The voting, at least. Great. It's 3 votes for 4 games, and like 3, basically games have 1 vote. So it's not decided at all. So, that doesn't matter. Well, I guess that's it for now. So let's get back to the review. Game, fun as hell. Can't say otherwise. The thing is, like, I would recommend just to experience the story and stuff like that. Definitely should choose the game. And if you're having trouble beating the game, just get a shotgun. Best if you can get the Zimmerman, 2 of them. And then any high damaging, like cannon or launcher or whatever, on your shoulders. And you'll beat the game easily. Then just, you know, some tanky stuff for your parts, like frame, and you're good, if you ask me. So that's a build for recommendation if you're really struggling in the game. Because the game is relatively difficult. It's not as difficult as I heard people say. It's not as bad as I would call it. Yeah, like some bosses took me, well, like 10 tries or something like that, but that was because I was being a stubborn idiot. But it wasn't as difficult, for me at least, to beat this game. Like, it wasn't the most difficult game that I've played up to date. But I want to address that, like, the thing of Armored Core 6 is too difficult. For some people it might be, but that's not a bad thing. Let me clear myself up. It's not a bad thing that it's one of the most difficult games. At least for people. Because the thing is, like, imagine a situation where you're, for example, trying to fix an issue on, I don't know, your PC, your phone, whatever. And you just can't do it. You try and try and try for like a week and you can't do it, but then you finally manage to fix it. That feeling of satisfaction is what this game is offering you. Yes, you might, for the first like 3, 5, 10 missions, you might just cruise through them easily. But then you will come across that one mission that you can't beat. And you will try and try again. And then you finally beat it. And that feeling of finality and finally doing it is amazing. So I would say that it's actually good that this game is difficult. Because then you can get that feeling which is kind of hard to get. What could I compare it to? Like, I don't know, first time getting a win in a BR. Oh, yeah, BR. And first time getting a win in VR, so like Fortnite or Players Unknown Battlegrounds, whatever you want to call it, or Warzone. First time getting a win in that, or what next would, what similar thing would it be? I don't want to use the Dark Souls thing because everybody's tired of that. If some of you played Factorio, then like for the first time finally getting the rocket ship launched, that's also an incredible feeling that can kind of compare to this. What else? It's kind of difficult to say, but yeah, basically what I'm saying is it's not a bad thing that the game is difficult. I actually consider it to be a good thing, since the game is difficult. That means you just have to try more, focus more, and you get rewarded for it much more if you do it. Like, yeah, of course, it's not a game for everybody, because some people don't have like 2 to 3 hours every day to just play the game, try to get better at it until you beat it. Like, okay, I beat the game by playing the game like an hour at max every single day. but it's because I'm used to these kinds of games. I can understand if some people literally would need like an entire week of playing the game like 7-8 hours a day just to beat it. Because if they don't do that, then they will never beat it. I understand that. And for those types of people, this game probably isn't for you. But yeah, I actually like that this game is difficult. And I look forward to more games actually being difficult instead of, you know, basically being able to just beat the game with nothing but starting equipment, no upgrades or nothing. I would rather the game be a bit more difficult than be too easy. Well, also a bit more to the review instead of talking about the difficulty and stuff like that. If you're a fan of Souls games and you're thinking about buying Armored Core, thinking that it's another Souls game, just mecha, it kinda is. Kinda. The main thing about Armored Core is customization. That's the thing. You can make any build work as long as you're good enough at it. But it's not really a Souls game, because it requires a bit different style of play. Like, yeah, you can go full on tank and just tank everything, but you can also go full on squishy and dodge everything. But it's a bit different from a classical Souls game. Like, I would still recommend it for people who love Souls games, like Elden Ring, any of the Souls series, or Bloodborne. I would still recommend it, for sure, because it's an incredible game. But if you're looking for more of the same, maybe not. It's a bit different. Depends on the person. What's next? The controls feel fine. They feel fine, like the controls of the game felt actually pretty good. Though, for me, it's sometimes I just couldn't read what's happening around me. Because, you know, like too many colors flashing on the screen, and I'm hard focusing on just the enemy. So I, for example, didn't notice that I was stance broken, or didn't notice that something else was happening. So I kind of had a problem with readability, but that might be a problem with me and not a problem with game. What else is there? Oh, yeah. Some weapons feel lackluster. Like, for example, this. It's kind of weak. This machine gun is kind of weak. The same with this machine gun. These two assault rifles, they also feel kind of weak. Like, the ballista guns that are not, you know, the burst machine gun and the linear rifle feel kind of lackluster. Oh, of course, not the Gatling gun or the shotguns. Well, no. Only the assault guns and, well, assault rifles feel kind of weak. And the machine guns feel kind of weak. Everything else feels pretty good, pretty strong. Explosives are amazing if you are able to land a hit. And laser weapons and energy weapons also pack a punch. Yeah. So that's the thing, like I would say that maybe instead of buffing the weapons that I said are weak, you should tone everything else down a bit. For example, the Zimmerman for sure needs some kind of nerf. It's too good. Like, the Zimmerman is too good. It definitely needs a nerf. And some parts of the frame feel lackluster, like you basically never use them unless you're going for a role-playing build. And I guess that's it. Those are my opinions about Armored Core 6. If you like Souls games, buy it. It's not the same thing, but it's kind of similar, so I would recommend it. But expect it to be difficult. Expect the game to be difficult. Expect to at least put an hour in the game every single day if you're planning on beating it in a reasonable amount of time. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. So without much further ado, goodbye. Hope to see you in the next series that I start. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions. And see you, Space Cowboy. Ciao.